wanted to read a book that has a kid with a super secret job that involves tasting exquisite food? Hello everyone, my name is Malavika R Nair and I am studying in 6th grade in Chavara Darsan CMI Public School, Kunama. Today, I am going to be giving you a review about the book All 4 Stars by Tara Dairman. The story surrounds an 11-year-old girl named Gladys who is crazy about cooking, while her parents, on the other hand, not so much. And since her parents weren't big fans of cooking, they always ordered food from outside. According to Gladys, the food they ordered was awful. Because of this and her love for cooking, she always made her own food secretly without her parents knowing, after school and on vacations, until one day when she accidentally set her kitchen on fire. Luckily, her parents had arrived home and she was saved, but unfortunately, we can't say the same for her secret. Her parents were upset because they wanted her to do normal kid activities like going to the mall, hanging out with friends, etc. But Gladys had always thought that cooking was the only thing she was ever going to need. She was introduced to dishes other than pizzas, burgers, etc. by her beloved Aunt Lydia. Is this magic? Gladys wondered when her aunt took her to the first ever proper restaurant she had ever been to. Aunt Lydia used to slip a cooking journal with her birthday gift every year. Gladys loved to write her thoughts about the different types of food she ate into this journal. In fact, her writings were so imaginative that I simply must give you an example. Here, she once went to her Indian friend Palm's house, and after she ate their food, here is what she wrote. When I first saw how much food Mrs. Singh had put on my plate, I couldn't believe my eyes. It smelled amazing, but how was I supposed to eat a mountain of rice with an avalanche of potatoes sliding down it? Not to mention a forest of cauliflower, endless fields of spinach, and a boulder pile of chickpeas. I decided that the best way to start was to use the roti like a shovel and pick up some chickpeas, and then dig into the rice mountain using a fork as a lift, and so on. One day, Gladys's paper for an essay competition accidentally found its way to the desk of the chief editor of the dining section of the New York Standard newspaper. The editor mistook Gladys's paper as an appointment for the new food critic post that had just opened up. But in reality, Gladys hadn't even heard of the new post. She was confused. What was she supposed to do? But after a little bit of persuasion from her best friend Sandy, she agreed to the proposal. And boy, did her life change. She became a secret food critic who goes by the name G. Gatsby and writes in the New York Standard. But when she gets to know that her first assignment is in New York City, how is she going to go there without her parents knowing? How is she even going to afford it? With the help of her friends Sandy and Palm, will she succeed in being the world's youngest food critic? Now, this book is amazing. I mean, we've all read books about kids being a secret spy or agent or witch, wizard, etc. But this is the first time I've ever heard of a kid food critic, let alone a secret kid food critic. Talk about imagination. Hats off to Tara Dairman, the author of this delicious masterpiece. Now, a food critic isn't a job that we know much about. So, This book also helps children to widen their perspective on jobs based on cooking and food. The book is so good that there are even 2 sequels to it, which are both equally amazing and unique. The book All 4 Stars is just so good, and I must recommend everyone to read it, because once you start reading it, you won't be able to put it down, because Tara Dairman's writing style is just so immersing. So that's all for my review. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you everyone and have a nice day.